In March of 1994, Sega of America unleashed Daytona USA and American arcades. It quickly became, in my opinion, one of the greatest arcade games ever made. Sega claims the game to be one of the top grossing arcade games of all time, and that may be true with its incredible sense of speed, stunning visuals, and tight controls with force feedback. The game is still impressive today, and one that 20 years from now will still be marveled at. Fast forward to CES 2020. Arcade1up announced they would be releasing Golden Axe: Revenge of Death Adder, their first Sega published game, as well as a sit-down add-on for Star Wars Arcade. In this video, I'm going to be discussing why those two announcements could mean a future release of Daytona USA from Arcade1up, right after this. Show me retro. I was in my mid-20s when Daytona USA was released. The experience was truly life-changing. I had never experienced a racing game quite like it, and I'm not even a fan of NASCAR. It was the reason I bought a Sega Saturn on launch day, and we all know how that turned out. $2.99. But the arcade game has always been special to me, and over the years I've experienced it in many forms, such as stand-up, 2-player, 4-player, and even an 8-player at my local Dave & Buster's. So, as I was watching the CES coverage for Arcade1up, and they showed the Golden Axe cabinet, the new sit-down Star Wars re-release, and the announcement of online multiplayer through Wi-Fi, my jaw immediately dropped. I instantly put two and two together. Daytona USA, it's happening. But what are the obstacles that would prevent Arcade1up from making this happen? One of the big ones would be price. We already know Arcade1up can deliver a custom cabinet design with unique controls like the Star Wars flight yoke. That cabinet retailed for $4.99, and most people were happy to pay it for the unique experience it delivered from their previous releases. That brings us to controls. Could they actually make a quality steering wheel, shifter, and pedals with force feedback for $500? Possibly. How would they integrate the pedals in the stand-up configuration with a riser? They would have to be removable and adjustable to possibly accommodate a sit-down version with the riser removed. We've already seen leaked images of Arcade1up possibly having light gun technology with Big Buck Hunter. Can you say House of the Dead? If this is true, that technology and the release of Star Wars Arcade and pinball mean Arcade1up is serious about diversifying their gameplay experience. And then there's online play. Can you even wrap your head around playing with up to 7 of your friends online across the country? Lastly, the emulation would have to be perfect for the experience to work. The frame rate, graphics, and control would have to be on par with the arcade, or it would be a huge disappointment and sales would suffer. So what do I think the probability is of Arcade1up releasing Daytona USA? I think there's a very good chance this will happen. How many men in their mid-30s and 40s would want a Daytona cabinet in their game room, bar, or man cave? Millions.
You're goddamn right.
And Arcade1up knows this. I believe we could see a release date as soon as holiday 2021, but more realistically June 2022. That would give Arcade1up plenty of time to secure needed licenses as well as iron out any hardware development issues. Let's hope Arcade1up and Sega can get together and pull this one off. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments section about a possible release of Daytona USA from Arcade1up. I'd love to hear your thoughts on issues like these. As always, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up, and if you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. It really helps out. And make sure to click that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new content. I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching.